marathon world record with 1 hour 59 minutes 30 seconds. Let's have the band play some music as we now wait for him to walk the red carpet, as he now brings back the flag, the Kenyan flag, a symbol of having flown the Kenyan flag during the marathon. And just for our knowledge, the man of the moment, Sawe. Having become the first person to run a sub-2 hour marathon. As we remain standing, we shall start with the two anthems, starting with the Kenyan anthem, followed by the East African anthem, the anthems. We'll now ask Sebastian to hand over the flag to His Excellency the President as a sign that the athletics team is back home, triumphantly back home. Makofi tafadhali tukimkaribisha. Wonderful. I'll request that the rest of us take our seats while we have His Excellency remain on the podium with Sebastian. And just for our knowledge, Sebastian improved the world record by a whopping 1 minute and 5 seconds. We'll then proceed to take photos, starting with a photo, an official photo of His Excellency the President, together with Sebastian Sawe, and we shall guide on the photos after that. All right, so we'll start with the first photo, Your Excellency, with your permission, a first photo with His Excellency together with Sawe. And I think a clap is deserved right here. Wonderful. Sawe, wapi smile. And then the second photo, we'll ask the parents to join in. Let's have Sawe's parents join in the photo. Once we are done with that photo, the family will withdraw, leaving His Excellency and Sawe. So family, you may withdraw, and let's have the CS, PS, and Athletics Kenya President join in the photo. Thank you, Your Excellency. We may now all take our seats. Your Excellency, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, President and Commander-in-Chief of the Kenya Defense Forces. Honorable Salim Vuria, Minister of Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Youth Affairs, Creative Economy and Sports. Principal Secretary for State Department of Sports, Lieutenant General Retired Jackson Tuwei, President of Athletics Kenya. The man of the moment, Sebastian Kimaru Sawe, who at the London 2026 marathon became the first person to run a sub-2-hour marathon in a record-eligible race, setting a historic world record of 1 hour, 59 and 30 seconds. And Sawe improved the world record by a whopping 1 minute, 5 seconds. Your Excellency, sir, with your permission to start us with just some few remarks, allow me to invite the President of the Athletics Kenya, Lieutenant General Retired Jackson Tuwei, to make some brief remarks. So why don't we welcome him with a clap as he gets onto the podium.
Your Excellency, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Forces of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, Waziri Honorable Salim Vuria, Sebastian Sawe, who is today our guest here, Your Excellency, allow me also to introduce the coach who is here with us today, the coach of Sebastian Sawe. He's called Claudio Paradeli. If you can stand just for introduction. That is the coach of Sebastian Sawe. And we also have Eric Lilo, who represents the management. Eric, if you can stand, please. He represents the management of Sebastian Sawe's the team. Your Excellency, I'll make some few remarks, particularly on the side of his event of running. And Sebastian started running in 2023, international running. I'm talking about international running. And he ran in Latvia, Riga in Latvia, during the World Half Marathon. And he was #1 in that particular event in 2023. In 2024, he ran in Valencia in Spain, again, half marathon, and he was also #1. In 2025, he ran in London Marathon. He started actually running the main marathon, no longer half marathon. So he ran the full marathon, and he was #1 in London Marathon 2025. Again, he ran in Berlin in 2025, and he also came first in the main marathon. And at the end of 2025, World Athletics, in December last year, they voted Sebastian Sawe as the best athlete of the year 2025 outside the track. There are those who run on the track, and there are those who run outside the track. That is the road running. And so he was voted as the best runner on the road running in the year 2025. And I think now we can all see why he was voted the best athlete on the road running in 2025, because of what he has done this particular time. Your Excellency, now 2026, he went to London once again. He was in London the other time, and now he has broken the record, the world record. And not only breaking the record, but running sub-2, below 2 hours. No other human being in the world, in the history of marathon running, has ever run below 2 hours. He is the only one, the best one. And although the number two to him also ran below 2, but he is the first one in the history of marathon running. Your Excellency, allow me also to introduce the person who ran with him, Amos Kipruto, who was #4. He was #4 in that event. Sebastian Sawe ran with Jacob Kiplimo of Uganda and Kejelja of Ethiopia. And those are the top athletes in the world today. And nobody knew who was going to win, because the three of them were on top form. But he ran from the beginning up to the end in front, and the others followed. And so Kejelja of Ethiopia became #2, and Jacob Kiplimo of Uganda became #3, and Amos Kipruto of Kenya became #4, in that order. So today, Your Excellency, we present to you Sebastian Sawe, who has brought very good results to this country, and we are very proud of him, and I'm sure he is going to do many more. I would say that, Your Excellency, we highly appreciate what the government of the Republic of Kenya, under your leadership, have done for the athletes of this country. We are very, very grateful for the award system, the development of the infrastructure, and all that has been done by your government. We also appreciate the Ministry of Sports that has actually supported us in athletics so much. We work very, very closely. Anytime we ask for support, they come and support us, and we highly appreciate that. Finally, Your President, for the purpose of development of sports and infrastructure, we are also We are also building something in Kasarani. One of these days, we'll come and give you full briefing about this. We want to move from Riada House, where we are today, because it's now congested, but we have got a 20-acre shamba at Kasarani, which we want to develop so that we can move there and also develop other facilities, including a modern museum, an indoor facility, and a swimming pool, and a hostel where athletes can come and stay when they are in Nairobi. They don't have to be staying in all these other hotels. They have got their own home in Kasarani. So we are developing that, and we have already collected 237 million Kenya shillings as a beginning. And so we'll be doing this, and we hope, Your Excellency, you can also support us in that as we develop for the purpose of getting the athletes in Nairobi have a home. With those few remarks, Your Excellency, I say thank you very much for inviting us here, for inviting the hero who has come from London. He arrived last night at 8:35 in the evening. We received him at the airport, and now he is here. We appreciate that gesture, Your Excellency. Thank you very much, and may God bless you.
Next, Your Excellency, we now have the honor of hearing from the man himself, Sebastian Sawe. Why don't we give a wonderful, wonderful clap to Sebastian as he comes to share his experience and make his remarks. Karibu sana, Bwana Sawe.
Kwangu nasema asante sana President wetu kwa siku ya leo, kwa nafasi hii ambao nimepata siku ya leo kufika hapa. Nasema asante sana kwa kazi ambayo nilienda nikafanya kule London. Nilifanya kwa niaba ya sisi wote kujenga jina ya nchi yetu iendelee kung'aa kabisa, na ni furaha kwa sisi wote. Nasema tu asante, na bado tutazidi kutia bidii kwa talanta zetu na kujenga jina ya taifa letu ibaki kukaa juu kabisa. Asante pia kwa kazi mzuri ambao unazidi kutufanyia kama sisi wanariadha na sports in general. Nasema asante. Tunaona viwanja zinaendelea kujengwa. Tunashukuru sana. Tutakulet down, tutakuwa tunaendelea kutia bidii na tutafanikisha kila wakati. Asante sana.
Next, Your Excellency, allow me to now invite the Cabinet Secretary for Sports, Honorable Salim Vuria, to make his remarks, and in turn, invite His Excellency, the President. Welcome, sir.
Your Excellency, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, President of the Republic of Kenya, and Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Forces of Kenya, Sawe and family, the Principal Secretary, Sports, and the senior team from the ministry, ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellency, today is a momentous occasion. And I want, from the onset, to thank you most sincerely for this high-level reception. This high-level reception, Your Excellency, demonstrates your leadership in inspiring the talents of the youth of our country. I want to congratulate Sebastian Sawe for the achievement. This achievement is not a mean feat. It is an achievement that has profiled our country, and we are all rallying behind Sebastian and all athletes who represent Kenya at the global stage. Your Excellency, this is also a very clear demonstration of your leadership to ensure that talents become a source of livelihood. And as we congratulate Sebastian, Your Excellency, I want to assure you, already from your directives, when an athlete breaks the record and they win gold, there are new awards which you will be announcing. I also want to assure all Kenyans that we will continue with implementing and investing in infrastructure so that we can have grassroots nurturing and development of talents across Kenya. Your Excellency, Sebastian has actually brought the Kenyan spirit of our unity in diversity from all walks of life, from all regions. All Kenyans are united in celebrating this achievement. And Your Excellency, when we received him yesterday at the airport, he was also given a big honor, the water salute, which is also given to heroes. So Your Excellency, through your leadership, we know that each of our economic unit, each of the talents in our country will be very transformative, not just to the individual athletes, but also going forward to continue to illuminate this country as a global sporting giant. With those few remarks, Your Excellency, I want to ask ladies and gentlemen to now join me as you keep standing as we welcome His Excellency the President to address us. Karibu sana, Your Excellency.
Thank you very much, Salim. Please, let's take our seats. Good morning, everybody. Our new marathon record holder, Sebastian Sawe, karibu nyumbani. And from the bottom of my heart, on behalf of the nation, the people of Kenya, we want to say a very big congratulations for this unmatched feat. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, moments such as this are exceedingly rare. They come perhaps once in a generation, sometimes only once in a lifetime. What our very own Sebastian Sawe achieved last weekend on the streets of London by running a marathon under 2 hours is not merely a sporting triumph. It is a defining moment in the history of human endurance. Future generations will look back on 26th of April 2026 as the day a man broke through a physical and psychological barrier long thought insurmountable. And the name forever attached to that moment will be Sebastian Sawe. To understand the magnitude of the moment and this achievement, we must place it alongside the great milestones of human history. When Neil Armstrong set foot on the moon on 20th July 1969, and when Roger Bannister shattered the 4-minute mile on 6th May 1954, an accomplishment once believed to be beyond human limits. These moments did more than set records. They redefined possibility itself. They stretched the boundaries of belief, challenged doubt, inspired courage, and compel humanity to aim higher. As Eliud Kipchoge so powerfully reminded us once, no human is limited. In his own extraordinary way, Sebastian Sawe, here today, has given that truth new meaning. We are truly privileged to have lived in this moment, to have witnessed history, not only as a distant memory, but also as a present reality. Sebastian, you have not only broken a record, you have expanded the horizon of human potential. You have done what many believed could not be done. You have made the impossible possible. And in so doing, you have inspired a nation, you have inspired a whole generation, and you have inspired the world. What makes this accomplishment even more extraordinary is that until just 2 years ago, you were not a marathoner. Yet since you stepped into the marathon stage in 2024, you have remained unbeaten. On your debut in Valencia, you recorded 2 hours, 2 minutes, and 5 seconds. The second fastest debut in history. From that moment, you have demonstrated rare consistency, unyielding discipline, and the mindset of a true champion. Your return to London to win again and set a new record confirms one enduring truth. You were destined for greatness. Your victory also extends Kenya's proud and unbroken dominance in marathon running. For over a decade, our nation has held the world record from Patrick Macau, who took it from Haile Gebrselassie in 2011, to the late Kelvin Kiptum, affirming beyond doubt that Kenya remains the true home of distance running excellence. We take immense pride in this record of success. Our athletes are among our finest ambassadors, projecting the very best of our nation to the world. No amount of investment could secure the global recognition and positive image they have powerfully and consistently brought to our nation. And listening to Sebastian this morning speak about not himself, but speak about the nation, speak about Kenya, and speak about how he and our many other sportsmen and women will work hard to keep the name, the stature, the flag of our nation high, demonstrates extraordinary patriotism. Thank you very much, Sebastian, and thank you very much to all the other men and women who believe in our nation, who believe in Kenya. Excellence like this does not happen by chance. It must be supported, nurtured, and sustained. This young man, Sebastian, tells me he went to a school called Cheukta Primary School, where I was a member of parliament for 15 years. And remembering the humble beginnings of the school that he went to, which we started just when I was a new member of parliament, reminds us that there is no limit to what a human being can achieve if they are determined, if they are focused, and if they work hard. I'm very happy that the father of Sebastian, also a man who I know very well, when I was a new member of parliament, he tells me that he saw me when I was younger than I am today. That is about 25 years ago. And it's a very proud moment for me when I see Sebastian here, who possibly, when I was a member of parliament, maybe he was not yet born. How old are you, Sebastian? 30. Yes, just maybe. You know, and today we come here to celebrate not a global achievement, you know, a historic achievement of what a human being can achieve. As government, we are strengthening sports across the country, as has been said ably by the minister. To sustain this momentum, we are also scaling up investment in talent development and building world-class sporting infrastructure. We are building Talanta Center, just right here next to us, a 60-seater facility that will host events, including AFCON 2027. We have renovated Moi International Sports Center, Kasarani, and now the Nyayo National Stadium, as well as other stadia across the country to meet international standards. We are also constructing another 25 stadia across the country. Recently, we signed a lease agreement between Zaria Group and the Kenya Railways Corporation for the construction of a modern arena and entertainment district in Nairobi's Central Business District. This development will position the capital as a premier hub for sports, entertainment, culture, and commerce across East Africa and beyond. At the grassroots, we are establishing constituency sports academies to identify and nurture talent early. These academies will give young people access to quality training, modern facilities, and clear pathways into professional sports. To strengthen governance, we are advancing the Sports Bill 2026, which proposed the establishment of a national sports regulatory authority to ensure the highest of standards across all sporting sectors. We have also enhanced the reward framework for our athletes. Gold medal winners in athletics now receive 3 million shillings, silver medalists 2 million shillings, and bronze medalists 1 million shillings. For the Commonwealth Games, gold medal winners will from now going forward receive Kenya shillings 2.5 million, silver medalists 1.5 million, and bronze medalists 1 million shillings. Daily allowances for sports and athletes who have increased from $60 to $200, and for officials from $80 to $300 when representing the country abroad. These measures are designed to support sports development and ensure that our young men and women have every opportunity to nurture and advance their talents. By investing in sports and creative economy, we are creating pathways for our young people to turn talent into sustainable livelihoods and meaningful careers. As we celebrate this success, we also send our very best wishes to Team Kenya, currently in Botswana, for the World Relays Championships. The team is led by Ferdinand Omanyala, alongside rising star Mercy Okech. We are confident they will represent our country with distinction. Once again, Sebastian, congratulations. Congratulations to your teammates. I am sure they are the people who put some energy behind you in the competition. Our good friend from Ethiopia, Kiplimo from Uganda, and of course Kipruto right here with us. Thank you very much, Kipruto, for putting up steep competition for Sebastian to make the history that he has made. Pongezi to all of you. and what Sebastian has achieved, running a marathon sub 2 under 2 hours, confirms Kenya's place as the origin of wonder. If there was any doubt in anybody's mind about magical Kenya and about the origin of wonder, Sebastian has put it with clarity that if you are looking for the origin of wonder, right here in Kenya, right here, as we witness Sebastian Sawe make history and create new wonder for the world. Once again, you have made us proud, Sebastian. You have lifted our flag very high and shown the world the strength of the Kenyan spirit. Above all, you have reminded us that what once seemed impossible is within reach, if only we dare to believe in ourselves, to push our highest aspirations with courage, consistency, and resolve. Asante sana, karibu nyumbani, and I am sure we have some reward for this good guy. So karibu sana, Bwana Sebastian Sawe. And nimefurahi sana kukuona. Na nimefurahi sana, I've been following your running, and congratulations. Pongezi. Umenieleza vile mambo ilikuwa pale, na haikuwa rahisi, lakini you made us proud. Asante sana.
Thank you, Your Excellency. We'll request that you kindly just take your seat for a minute as we set up the stage for the awards that will be presented. As you have mentioned, we certainly have, courtesy of your directive, the ministry has prepared awards that are as per what you've directed. The picture that is in front of you is one that captures that very magical moment, as explained by His Excellency, where Kenya again did a wonderful thing by winning that marathon. Sebastian, on behalf of the country, and Your Excellency will request that you then sign this souvenir photo, which will be presented, or rather will be archived. Your Excellency, for you to approach and sign the photo, flanked by Sebastian. And that is a photo that is autographed by Sawe, which captures that historic moment where he crossed the tape in sub 2 hours, 1 hour, 59 and 30. And maybe we can have a nice photo there, which will be kept as a reminder of how magical Kenya can be with that. After that, Your Excellency, while you're still there, would like you to present 2 checks. The first check is a check of 5 million Kenyan shillings. And this is as per your directive. For anybody who breaks the world record, instantly gets 5 million Kenyan shillings as a reward. So that will be the first check presented from the ministry. A clap for that as well. And a second check, which is 3 million shillings for any athlete that gets gold, gets 3 million shillings for gold. So totaling to 8 million shillings for Sebastian Sawe. A wonderful, wonderful way for Your Excellency appreciating the athletes and the sports fraternity. The next presentation is from Sawe to His Excellency the President. And this is the historic shoes that he used on that particular day, an autographed pair of shoes, Your Excellency. Maybe after some time you may want to get into the marathon. Would recommend that you try that pair of shoe, because maybe it has the magic that it requires. And that is the actual shoe that Sebastian Sawe used on the day where he broke the record and put Kenya once again on that podium of athletes that have broken world records, and currently the world record holder for the London Marathon and for the marathon, having run a sub-2 marathon at exactly 1 hour 59:30. Thank you, Your Excellency. And with that, we also have a presentation of number plates that indicate the exact time that was run, presented from His Excellency to Sawe. Wonderful. A number plate indicating 1 hour 59 minutes and 30 seconds, which is what Sebastian ran with that London Marathon. Thank you, Your Excellency. And to end this session, we'll end with the national anthem. So Sebastian, will request that you take your position while His Excellency remains on the podium for us to wind up with the national anthem, the anthem. Microphone 4.
Haya, huyu kijana Sebastian, kwa sababu ni mtu amefanya jambo la muhimu sana. Nimempatia number plate, lakini nafikiri anashangaa hii number plate atafanyia nini? Keti Sebastian. So hii number plate ni ya kuweka kwa gari. Lakini sasa nimemuuliza, akaniambia gari yake tayari iko na number plate. Hii number plate ataenda kufungia wapi? So Sebastian, ndakutafutia gari nini.